Have you ever pondered the intriguing link between anarchism and nature? If not, then you are in for an insightful exploration that might just pique your curiosity. Anarchism, a political and philosophical ideology that advocates a society free from governmental interference, domination, and coercion, is an ideology that might seem like it is light years away from nature. Nature is the sum total of all physical and biological systems, an encompassing term that includes everything from the smallest microorganisms to the vast expanse of the cosmos. Yet, if you look closely, if you take the time to peel back their superficial veneers, you will begin to notice some striking parallels and uncanny resemblances. Anarchism and nature, for instance, are both fundamentally opposed to hierarchies and oppression. In nature, there's no central authority, no single entity that commands others. No life form lords over another or imposes its will. There's only a dynamic equilibrium, a shifting balance of power, where each organism, from the tiniest creature to the largest predator, has a role to play. Similarly, anarchism proposes a society where power is thoroughly decentralized, where every individual, every human being, is free to live as they wish, without being subject to oppressive systems of government or societal norms. The heart of the anarchist belief system lies in freedom. Freedom to choose, to act, to determine one's own fate. This inherent sense of freedom is closely mirrored in the natural world. Organisms in nature, from the most microscopic bacteria to the towering redwood trees, all possess the ability to regulate and evolve themselves. They develop, they adapt, they survive, they thrive, and they do it all without being directed by a central authority or force. They are the masters of their own existence, the architects of their own destiny. In a similar vein, anarchism posits that humans too can lead self-determined lives where their actions, decisions, and choices are not constrained by external forces such as governments, corporations, or other oppressive systems. In an anarchist society, individuals are free to pursue their own goals, to follow their own interests, to express their own beliefs, without fear of reprisal or punishment. Anarchism and nature also share a distinct emphasis on self-organization and free will. In nature, organisms coexist within a dynamic equilibrium, constantly adjusting and adapting to the changing circumstances. They self-organize, forming intricate networks and systems that enable them to survive and thrive. Anarchism, too, advocates for a society that is based on self-organization, where individuals collaborate and cooperate freely, forming communities that are self-governing and self-sustaining. But of course, while there are striking similarities between anarchism and nature, there are also significant differences. Nature is an ever-evolving, ever-adapting system. It's complex and dynamic, constantly changing and morphing, forever in a state of flux. It's a system that's driven by the inherent need for survival and the relentless pursuit of adaptation and evolution. Anarchism, on the other hand, is a steadfast political ideology grounded in certain principles. It's a belief system that's rooted in notions of absolute freedom and the rejection of authority and hierarchy. However, despite its static principles, anarchism, like nature, is also capable of adaptation and evolution, adjusting to the changing societal landscapes and shifting human experiences. At its core, anarchism seeks a world where individuals are free to live as they choose, without external coercion or domination, mirroring in its own unique way the natural order of the world. Indeed, the intriguing link between anarchism and nature is not just a mere coincidence, but perhaps a reflection of the universal yearning for freedom and self-determination. As we delve deeper into this exploration, we will discuss the implications of the connection between anarchism and nature. This discussion will aim to dissect the intricate dynamics between these two, seemingly disparate yet fundamentally interlinked concepts. We initiate our inquiry on an important note. Does nature, in all its complexity and apparent chaos, hold the potential to guide us towards a freer and more equitable society? To decode this, we first need to understand the origins and motivations of anarchism. The philosophy of anarchism stems from a deep-seated desire for a society devoid of oppressive hierarchies, a society that thrives on the freedom and autonomy of its individuals. Despite the negative connotations often associated with anarchism, think chaos, disorder, and violence, it is in fact a rich and diverse ideology advocating for harmony, freedom, and social justice. Meanwhile, nature, in its raw form, is a vast, complex system that thrives on balance and harmony. It showcases self-organization and dynamism, traits that are significantly linked to anarchist philosophy. Nature, too, embodies free will. It grows, adapts, and evolves without any external authority dictating its course. So, where do nature and anarchism intersect? Can we view nature as a model for an anarchist society? This is a question we will ponder upon deeply, exploring the potential implications and drawing parallels the two. For instance, consider how nature operates. The resilience of ecosystems, their ability to adapt, evolve, and bounce back from disturbances, to self-organize and self-regulate, could serve as a metaphor for an ideal anarchist society. Next, we will delve into the concept of self-organization, a common thread in both nature and anarchism. Self-organization is about systems spontaneously arranging themselves to become more ordered, creating structures without any external influence. Self-organization in nature can be observed in the formation of galaxies, the organization of ant colonies, the flocking of birds, and so on. In the realm of anarchism, self-organization signifies the ability of individuals to come together voluntarily to form structures that work towards the greater good, without the imposition of a hierarchical authority. It is a cornerstone of anarchist philosophy, emphasizing the freedom and autonomy of individuals to make decisions. Furthermore, we will scrutinize the significance of free will in both realms. Free will is integral to the anarchist philosophy, placing the autonomy of decision-making in the hands of individuals, as opposed to an overarching authoritative power. In the context of nature, free will is represented by the ability of organisms to adapt and evolve, guided by the invisible hand of natural selection, not by an imposed order. While these parallels paint an optimistic picture, it's essential not to romanticize the link between anarchism and nature. Therefore, we will also critique this connection, its strengths and weaknesses. This critique requires us to strip away illusions and confront the realities, to explore the potential pitfalls and challenges that might arise when applying lessons from nature to society. We must question whether such a comparison might oversimplify the complex social, economic, and political dynamics of human society. Despite the critique, the dialogue between anarchism and nature is valuable. It serves as a rich exploration of alternative models of societal organization, providing fresh perspectives on how we can navigate towards a more equitable and sustainable future. We will also critique the link between anarchism and nature, examining its strengths and weaknesses. As we conclude this exploration, we hope to have sparked your curiosity and broadened your understanding of the intriguing parallels between anarchism and nature. It's fascinating to think about the journey we've embarked upon together, delving deep into the complexities of both anarchism and the intricate systems of nature. In our analysis, we've probed beneath the surface, examining the interconnected nuances and similarities that have often gone unnoticed. This exploration isn't merely an intellectual exercise, it's much more than that. It's a journey that takes us on the road less traveled, prompting us to challenge traditional perspectives and paradigms. It has been our quest to highlight the threads that weave the tapestry of the natural world and theory into a complex and beautiful pattern. We have tried to go beyond the superficial to the core, to the heart of the matter. It has been a journey of discovery and acknowledgement of the intricate links between these two seemingly disparate entities. We hope that this exploration has been as enlightening for you as it has been for us. Our goal has not just been to engage, but inspire. To not only open eyes but to open minds, to ignite a spark that burns brightly, fueling a passion for learning and understanding. We hope that this exploration has not only challenged your process, but has also made you see the world through a different lens. And as we wrap up, remember this exploration is not limited to what we've discussed today. It is an ongoing process, a never-ending journey that will continue to pose questions and challenge our beliefs. So keep pondering, keep questioning, and most importantly, keep exploring.